What's happening, YouTube? This is Carlos. I'm finally doing another video. Um, it's been a while, but been dealing with health issues and really wasn't feeling up to doing them too much. So to help me get my mind off of some of the things I'm dealing with, I'm trying to get back into it. So um, the initial plan was I was going to do this Russian one first. I found this one in a box of some things that I had purchased from Ted, and mostly everybody knows him as Safari Man. Um, I was gonna do this one first because this one is 3 years past the date. Um, the production date was 1/6/2017, and the expiration date is 1/6/2019. So this is 2022. So this one is 3 years old. So I was gonna try this one first. Uh, review this one first because most of the times I believe the Russian ones don't last as long and aren't don't hold up well. But then I found this one. This is a beef roast with vegetables, and I looked at the date code. The date code on it is 6212. So I looked it up just to make sure I was had the right year. This menu is a 2006. So this menu is 16 years old now. So I figure I might as well go on and try this one first just to see if this one held up and see how well it held up after 16 years. This one, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, this was one that I received from an eBay seller that I purchased a few rations from. This person was in Alaska, so that's why I got the older ones, because I figured with the temperature of the weather up there that they may have held up well. And since I've had them, they've been stored away upstairs in the closet since I had my surgery and things like that. So they've been kept in a cool place and everything like that. So hopefully it's fine. I just watched a video of I think it was Sticky Fingers, who reviewed it last year, and the same exact menu, Ameriqual, and it was 15 years old, and it was pretty much okay. So I'm gonna go on and do this one first since it's 16 years old, just to see how well it held up. This Russian one was beef goulash, and the next video I'll do this one because I really want to see how well it held up, and I know it's a pate and stuff in there, so I want to try that. So this will be the next video, this Russian one right here. And again, this one is a beef goulash, so that'll be the next video. Unless I find one that's a little older than that one that I want to try. This one right here, from the video I saw, I believe it may be a coffee or something like that in there. I'm not doing no coffee tonight because I've been drinking coffee and tea all day long. And right now it's 12:30 midnight where I am in DC, and I don't feel like drinking any more coffee right now. I've been drinking coffee and tea all day, so it's a little late now, and it doesn't keep me awake, but I just really don't feel like drinking coffee. So, but if it is a coffee in here, I'm gonna open it up just to see that it see if it's okay and if it held up, and I'll put it in a mug and I'll drink it tomorrow morning. And when I do the Russian review, I'll try to remind myself to let you all know how that one tasted and make sure it was fine. But I don't plan on doing no hot drink tonight because it's late, and I'm not really hungry. I've been drinking coffee and tea all day, and coffee curbs my appetite. So I'm basically doing this because I said I was going to do the video, and I wanted to get back into the groove of it. So I'm trying to keep my word and do it. So I'm going to go on and do it. I might eat a couple of bites of the things, and if everything is still held up well, I'll finish it off tomorrow, and then I'll let you all know how everything was in the next video. So, but anywho, we're going to open this up. Again, this is a menu 19. Beef roast with vegetables, packaged by Ameriqual, and again the date code was 6212, so that was the 212th day of 2006. And again, I looked it up. I know it's not a 2016 because this menu wasn't in 2016. I think the 2016 menu was the jalapeno beef patty. So then as I look back, this was 2006. So this is a 2006 16-year-old ration. I'm gonna give it a try. Hopefully it's okay. It has a peelable seal and everything like that. So we'll see if everything worked well. If I can get it open. It says a peelable seal, but this seal is actually kind of tough. Or if I'm just weak. I think it's a little bit of both. But I'm gonna get into it though. Yeah. Alright, here we go. It's coming open now. There we go. So that sucker was kind of tough. So again, it's already, you all know America double wraps theirs. So the seal on it look pretty tight. It don't look like it's much air or anything like that in it, so it looks like it's pretty much sealed up well. And I don't hear nothing loose in it, so hopefully it held up well. I want to see. I'm gonna try anyway. So let's get this open and see what's all in here. First, I gotta find a way to open it. There we go. I don't know why I'm feeling a little weak now, but it's okay. All right, first we got the Flemish ration heater. I'm gonna give this a try just to see if it works after 16 years. If it works fine, I'm also make a little salt water to put in there. If it works fine, if not, I have some water on the stove boiling, just in case it doesn't work. We got a hot beverage bag. Again, I'm not drinking anything hot today, so I'm not going to use that. We got the spoon, but I'm not going to use that. I'm going to use the foreign MRE score I have. We have the chocolate peanut butter, and I want to try this because I've never had it before. It sounds like it's fine. I don't see no delamination on it. And the date on this is the 130th day of 2006. So it feels fine. I hear a little squishiness in here, but I think that's the air pocket from where it's a little air with it spread separated. Maybe it's separated and everything. So try that. We have some crackers, and they look fine. Standard regular crackers. We have a Beverage based powder orange. I'm gonna try this. I'll drink something cold or whatever, but I'm not doing the hot today, so I'll try that to see if that how that worked out, how it held up. Then we have some raisins, osmotic raisins. I never had these before, so I've had raisins. Yeah, I believe everybody had raisins before, but these are osmotic. I'm gonna give those a try. Not sure if I'm gonna like them, but I'll give them a try. And we had the accessory pack, but I'm gonna open that up in a second. Then we have a caramel apple ranger bar. It feels kind of hard, but again, the packaging looks fine. Doesn't have no delamination on it, and the date on this is the 119th day of 2006. So this menu is ration is a 2006 menu. And here's the main. It's again a beef roast with gravy and vegetables, and the date code on this is, okay, here we go. The date code on this one is the 164th day of 2006. So let me give all this a try. First thing I'm gonna do is need to open up the accessory pack to see if there's any salt in here, to make some salt water for this ration heater. Alright, then here we have some Tabasco. It looks fine. It looks a little discolored, but it's still a lot of it's still basically full. So, but I doubt if I'm gonna use that. I don't feel like having nothing spicy right now. We have the gum. I believe it's spearmint. One of them is pretty much cracked up, but hopefully that's fine. We have the non-dairy creamer. Toilet paper, napkins, toilet paper, whichever you use it for. Matches, and I'm not gonna strike that. I mean, everybody know how matches work. So then we have a package of Domino sugar, a moist towelette, and then we have some iodized salt. I'm gonna use some of this to make some salt water for the ration heater. And then we have the coffee. We have the Taster's Choice, a red pack of it. Sounds fine. It sounds like it's freeze dried. So again, I'm not gonna drink this, but I'm gonna open it up just to see if it held up well. And if it did, I'll drink it tomorrow morning. So let's start by first. Let me get some of this salt into that water, cup of water right there, and I'm gonna make a little salt water to put into the ration heater to hopefully get it to work. I'll use a little bit of that, give it a stir. Stir that up. We're going first. I'm gonna open this up. Open up the main. This box is sealed really tight, so I'm hoping this menu is fine though, because it looked good when I watched the videos of it. And again, I got this from I believe, if I'm not mistaken, I try to keep everything in the boxes from where I got them from so I can remember. And I believe I got these from a eBay seller in Alaska, so that was one of the reasons I got some of the older menus, because I got most of them from that person. And with them being in Alaska, I figure they should have held up well. And here's the menu. Beef roast with vegetables. And again, the date code is 6164. So that's the 164th day of 2006. And it feels fine. It feels like it might be fine. I hope it is, because I really want to try this. So let's get the ration heater open. And again, if this doesn't work, I have some water on the stove boiling that I'll stick it in. But I'm hoping it'll work, just to see. But from what I understand, a lot of these ration heaters don't heat up well after a long time. So, and like I said, this one is 16 years old, so there's a good chance it may not work, but I'm hoping it do. And again, if it doesn't, I had some boiling water on the stove. So get this in here. It's a tight fit for it, but get that in there, and I'm gonna try to move the element up a little bit so that it's pretty much in the middle. All right, and get some of this salt water in there and see how well it works. Hopefully it works. And I think I may have gotten a little too much in there, but that's fine. And then now try to get the element saturated. See if I feel it heating up in. Give it a quick little shake up. Try to get the element saturated a bit. And I don't feel it heating up, but I actually do smell it. Smell like I don't know. It smells like metal. So, I feel like it's maybe starting to activate. So if it does, then that means it actually held up pretty well. The elements are pretty much getting saturated now. So, and yeah, I'm starting to feel some heat coming in it. So far it feels like this may be working. Again, I'm trying to make sure I get all the elements saturated though, because I want it to heat up properly. Then I think I'm having a little leakage of water coming out, but I hear it. I hear some sizzling going. I feel some warmth coming up. Yeah, I feel it getting warm. How warm it's gonna get, I really don't know. But I hear it starting to bubble up, and I don't know if you can see. I don't know if you can see it starting to bubble up a little bit. I think I may have put a little too much water in it, but that's fine. Cause this portion up here is starting to get really hot. So yeah, it's warming up pretty well. So I'll just put it in. I put it in this sleeve and just see how it works out. I may need to dump a little bit of the water out, but no, actually I'm not, because it sounds like it's soaking up. So I'm gonna stick this back in the box and let this do its thing for a few minutes. I'm in the house, so I don't have nothing else to sit this up on. So, and I hear it. Yeah, I don't know if y'all can hear it. Try to get it close enough where you may hear it. You can hear it bubbling. So, yeah, it sounds like it's working, and I can feel some heat on the outside of the box. So, for a 16-year-old ration, this flameless heater actually is working. And I'm gonna sit this off to the side somewhere. I'll probably put it right here on the table and let it sit up while I get the rest of this stuff together. So we get up some of this water that came out of it, because it has a little rustiness to it. So I think some of the filings of the elements of the heating elements was in there. So all right, so yeah, and I can hear it from where it is. I can hear it right where I am. So it's working. So how this gonna get the food, I don't know, but hopefully it does. It does well. I'm gonna do the orange beverage powder. I've had this before, so it's pretty much, everybody who had it pretty much know this tastes like Tang a bit. Tastes a bit like Tang. So, and put it in my little Star Trek mug glass. Put some water in that. I'm gonna stop about right there and give this a stir. This water is pretty much cold because I pulled it out of the freezer not long ago, but I'm gonna put a little bit more water in here because it look like it'll be too much, not enough water. So put that in there and give this a stir. It look like it's mixing up well. See a little bit at the bottom, but again, this water was pretty much cold. I took it out the freezer. So all right, that's the orange beverage. Then we're gonna, next I'm gonna open up, I guess the osmotic raisins. I've never had these before. And there's the date code on that, you all can see that. Yeah. And I can smell that orange drink from where it is now to where I'm sitting. I can actually smell it. So it smells good, but it smells just like Tang. So, and these are the raisins. They look pretty much fine. They look like regular raisins. So, and they're not hard. They're actually nice and soft. Yeah, they're actually soft. They're not hard and not crystallized. There's no, you can pretty much see there's no sugar on it or anything like that. So those pretty much seem like those are fine. Let's open this caramel apple bar first, Ranger bar. It's broken up, but it feels a little hard and dry. So, but this is the Ranger bar. I'll stick that right here. It's a little dry. It feels a lot dry, really. So, put these little pieces out. But hopefully, it still tastes fine. Next is going to be the crackers. So, peel it slowly. See if you can hear the hiss in it. And I didn't hear it. Maybe I turned toward it a little too fast, but I didn't hear a hiss. They smell. I mean, it smells okay to me. It does have it has like a old, kind of like an old smell to it. But they coming out pretty easy. So I don't know how good that vacuum seal was on it because I didn't hear a hiss, and I don't believe I tore it too fast, but I don't hear it, and I didn't hear anything. And for it to be vacuum sealed, these crackers coming out pretty much intact. So no salt on them or anything like that. So hopefully those are fine. But again, they do have a little bit of a they do have a little bit of an old smell to them. So but it is what it is. I'm gonna try it anyway. So now this chocolate peanut butter spread. I like peanut butter. I like chocolate because I love Reese cups. So I'm hoping this will taste like a Reese cup. So, and I hope it's fine. No reason why it shouldn't be. Like I say, everything else seems like it's fine, and I still hear that ration heater going. So if the ration heater working and fine, I'm pretty sure the food is fine also. So tear a little corner of this off. And let me see, wipe this both off real quick and get us a quick smell. And actually I'm gonna taste a little bit of it on the spoon just to see. And you see it looks fine. Smells fine. Smells just like chocolate. So I'm gonna taste this by itself real quick. Yeah, this is fine, and it does taste like a Reese cup to me. So I know I'm gonna like this. So I'll try some of it on a cracker. But it does taste just like a Reese cup to me. Maybe it's just me, but that's what it tastes like to me. So put a little bit on the cracker. That's it on the cracker. Doesn't look like chocolate peanut butter. It look like something else, but it don't taste like it. So, so all right, we have that going. Let me feel this ration, this main and feel. Yeah, it's real hot on this side. Try to see how warm it is on the other side. It's actually heating up real well. This thing is actually really hot. and the heat does feel like it's transferring to the other side of the food. But what I'm gonna try to do without hurting myself or burning myself, I'm gonna try turning it around to the other side real quick, just to give the other side some time to be up against the element, if I can get it out. And I don't know if you can see it, it's a little steam coming out of it. But what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna turn it around so that the other side of it, and there's a lot of steam coming out of it now that I took the ration out. So the main out. I'm gonna stick it back in on the other side so the other side can be up against the element, the heating element, and let that heat up a little bit. And stick it back in here and let that go for a couple of minutes, a couple of more minutes. Put it back over here to sit. What else I need to do? Okay. Again, I said I'm not gonna drink the coffee, but I'm opening it up just to see if it's okay. And again, it's a taster's choice. Sounds like it's fine. So, with everything else looking like it's pretty much intact, I'm sure this is fine too. So, but I'm not drinking this tonight. I'll drink it in the morning. And as you can see, it's fine. It's freeze dried, so it looks fine. So I'm gonna put that in my little mug right here. But I'm not drinking. Again, I'm not drinking this tonight. I'll drink it tomorrow. And I don't know if you all can see it through this with this black blue mug, but it's pretty much fine. So I'll drink this in the morning. I just don't want no coffee right now. Been drinking it all day, so I don't need to be having to run to the bathroom so much tonight. So, and I'll save the creamer and the sugar for tomorrow. I'm gonna hold on to this little bit of salt just in case I need it for this for the beef roast. So since now pretty much opened up everything that I am gonna try, I'm gonna let that heat up a little bit, and I'm just gonna get some of this other stuff to try real quick. I'm gonna stir up that I'm gonna stir this drink up a little bit more because it's look like it's some powder at the bottom of it. So I'm gonna get that. Yeah, it's a lot down there. So I'm gonna give that another stir. And again, this water pretty much came out the freezer. I had it in the freezer. I can't drink water unless it's like ice cold. So, but it's still a little bit of float. Well, it ain't floating, but there's a little powder at the bottom of it. But eventually it should dissolve. So I'm gonna give this a try right now. The orange beverage drink. Yeah, this fine. Again, it tastes just like Tang. I don't think I added too much water. It's not really sweet. So it's enough water for me. But it does still taste. It tastes like Tang. It still pretty much tastes like Tang. Next thing I'm gonna try some of the raisins, the osmotic raisins. Those are fine. They're nice and they're actually moist. They have moisture like fresh raisins do. It do have a slight a little slight aftertaste, but I can't make out what that taste tastes like to me. I don't want to say like rubber. Like if you ever smelled burnt rubber, like a car tire screeching or something like that, burnt rubber. That's kind of like the aftertaste I'm getting a little bit, but I don't think there's nothing wrong with the raisins. I think that's just the taste I'm getting off them because they look fine. They're not real dry. They have some moisture to them. They smell fine when I open them, and they actually taste fine. Just that little aftertaste. So, but I think those are fine. And again, this ration is 16 years old. So, but Again, for it being 16 years old, that's pretty good. So, you try this caramel apple Ranger bar. Again, this is a little dry. And the smell, I'm getting a little bit of cinnamon smell out of it. I don't know if you can see that. Looks like a piece of apple right there. But it's pretty much dry. So I don't know if it's supposed to be dry like this or not, because I never had one of these before. But I don't think it's, unless it's supposed to be like a cookie, then it's fine. If not, it's a little dry, so I'm gonna try a little piece of this and see. But I smell cinnamon in it, and it smells fine. So let me give this a try and see how this tastes. It tastes fine. I'm getting a little bit of some type of little crunchy, like a crunchy bit. I don't know if it's possible oatmeal's in here or something, or coconut or whatever. I don't know if you can see it. There's some like little white flakes in there. I don't know if that's coconut or not. It doesn't taste like coconut, but it's getting like a it's giving like a little crunchy bite. So, but for it to be dry, as dry as it feels when I bite it and eat it, it's not that dry. It's dry, but it's not real dry. It's pretty much like a cookie, and that tastes fine to me too. What I'm gonna do with this though, I'm gonna add a little bit of this peanut butter to it. Some of this chocolate peanut butter. Yeah, but this actually is good. This is the first time I ever had a cinnamon apple Ranger bar, and it is actually good. But I'm gonna try it with a little bit of the chocolate peanut butter on it. That's good. The flavors work well. It tastes like a peanut butter cookie, but it does make your mouth a little more drier, adding the peanut butter, the chocolate peanut butter to this, as opposed to by itself. But it's still good, so I like that. So take a little drink of that to get some of the dryness out. So far everything in this tastes pretty much fine, so I'm glad I did notice it and said I'm gonna get this one to try. So definitely whatever I don't finish tonight, I'll finish it tomorrow, because there's nothing wrong with this one. It's actually, everything actually tastes very good. I'm surprised that it is. So I'm gonna get this spread this out a little bit on this cracker. But I'm actually surprised that I'm surprised everything tastes as good as it does. But again, like I said, I got this from a eBay seller that's in Alaska. So when I saw they was in Alaska, when I was going through eBay during them times, I said, well, I'll give it a try since they're in Alaska. So, all right. But actually, hold on first before I try this. Let me try a little piece of this cracker by itself, because it has a little bit of a smell to it, like a old. It's hard to describe the smell, but pretty much everybody who's had these crackers that may be a little older, you all know the smell that I'm smelling. It's like an old smell. It's a little crunch still left to the cracker. It tastes good by itself. It don't feel like nothing's wrong with it. But you all know it's no salt on it, so it makes my mouth a little dry. Not too bad though. But again, that smell and that little bit of a taste that I'm getting that matches the smell. It's like an old like an old taste. But again, most of you know exactly the taste and smell I'm talking about. It's just hard for me to describe it. But I'm sure everybody know exactly what I'm talking about. So I don't know why I put all the peanut butter on here like that, because it made it messy to try to break this cracker up, but it's okay. So try a piece of the cracker with the peanut butter, chocolate peanut butter. And that's also it's good. The peanut butter hides the that old taste a little bit. You can still taste it, but I can still taste it. But it's not as bad with the chocolate peanut butter on it. It hides it. It masks it a little bit, but you can still taste it. But the crackers are fine too, other than that little bit of a smell. But it's not a bad smell to make you not want to eat it. So, but that's fine also. So, and now that y'all see that my fingers are a little messy, so what better time to try to use this moist towelette and see how wet it is. See if it held up and it still has moisture in it. And from what I'm seeing, looking at it right now, it actually does, because I can feel it as I'm opening it, and it's still moist. So yeah, it's still moist. I don't know if you all could see the moisture, but and then my fingers are a little messy with all this chocolate. I should have got some of it off my fingers before I did it, but I just wanted to do it since my fingers was messy. Might as well try to clean it up with this. It's breaking up as I open it, but I think it's breaking up because it's still so moist, and you can see a little wetness on my fingers from wiping it. So for this being 16 years old, and you can see the moisture right there. For this being a 16-year-old ration, and this being a 16-year-old or so moist towelette, it held up well. It's still moist. It's not dry. Like I said, you can still see all the moisture is leaving on my fingers. It doesn't have a smell to it. Well, it has a smell now because I rubbed peanut butter on it, but if it had any other smell, I probably would still smell that also, but I don't. But for that being a 16-year-old ration, for this being a 16-year-old ration, that being a 16-year-old or so moist towelette, that held up well. So I'm pretty much glad that I did purchase some of the stuff that I bought from this person in Alaska, because obviously it had to be stored well and the conditions were fine. So everything's holding up fine. So get some of these crumbs out the way and get this main out. And yeah, it's still hot. It's not. It's warm. It's hot to the touch. It's not like over excessively hot, but it's still hot enough that it should have warmed up the meal pretty much. And like I say, I'm not gonna eat all of this tonight anyway. I'm gonna try some of it, and as long as it's fine, I'll finish the rest tomorrow. So I'll reheat it tomorrow. But I just wanted to do it for the review. So let me get this out. And the heater might would have worked a little more better if I didn't put too much water in it, but it's still like really hot, and the food is warm, and yeah, this element is still really hot. So but I don't have time to continue letting it stay in there, so take and wipe some of this water off of it, because the water was looking a little gray, so I'm pretty sure some of the foulings have come out of it. So but let's see how this is. And the tear notches are all at the top, so Work this down a little bit so I can open it up from this very top notch. I think it'll be easier for me. So I think it'll be easy. There we go. So let me open that. Let you all see it. Let me give it a smell. And it actually smells fine. I don't know if you can see. It actually smells good. It doesn't have no off smell to it, and there's a little steam coming out of it. I probably should have went on and put it in that boiling water, but I wanted to see if that ration heater would work. So let's get this out. And it did heat up well because the juices are liquefied. So let's try to get everything up out of here. The vegetables are pretty much mushed up, but get up in here, try to get everything up out of here. Alright, and that's pretty much everything. Nothing else left in there. And it actually it smells good, but the smell I get, the smell it reminds me of is it's like baby food, like the baby food roast beef roast, like they have like turkey baby food, chicken, stuff like that, beef and everything. It smells like a beef baby food, jar of baby food. That's the smell I'm getting off of it. So, but other than that, it smells fine though. It looks good, and try to hold this up a little bit and get some of these vegetables off of it so you can see the meat. But I don't know if this is potatoes on it or what. In fact, let me get the package. Let's see what it's supposed to be in here. The ingredients. Here are the ingredients, but I don't see potatoes on here, but that looks like look like potatoes. But it says seasoned beef, modified food starch, pot roast portion. And for the vegetables are way down the list. Carrots, tomato, onion powder, garlic powder, mushrooms. Okay, it does have dehydrated potatoes, so yeah. That right there, what I'm saying, I'll pull it on up for you. That right there, I believe is dehydrated potatoes, but this is the roast, and it looks like a cut piece of beef roast you may get somewhere, or you may have at home. Here's a mushroom. The carrots, you can see that. Again, like I said, this reminds me of there's some more mushrooms right here. The smell reminds me of baby food. So, but the meat is like nice and tender. It's still soft. It's moist. It got some juiciness to it. As you can see, it's breaking up easy with just the spoon portion of it. So, let me give it a try with some of the vegetables with it. In fact, let me take a little bit off. But this is the beef. All right, so let me give this a try, see how this is. It tastes okay. It's not too bad. It has a little good flavor to it. To me, I don't think it need any salt. You may want to put there's no pepper in it, so there wasn't no pepper in the accessory pack. So you may want to try some of the Tabasco. But I don't want none of that tonight. So, but it tastes fine. It's edible. It doesn't taste old. It doesn't have a metal taste to it or nothing like that. Um, it's hard to to distinguish the vegetables because it's all pretty much mushed up. Um, but like far as tasting it, it's hard to taste. Like you can't really taste what vegetable is what. You can give it another try, but only vegetable you can distinguish that I can distinguish is the mushroom, because the mushroom have a little different bite than the rest of it. The mushroom isn't as mushy, so but it's like the carrots and potatoes are like pretty much overdone and uh, and may have gotten a little more mushy from sitting and being in the juices or whatever. But it's fine though. Um, it's okay. I will eat it. And it's not nothing. It's not a hard meal to eat. It's not like I'm gonna have to force myself to actually eat it. It tastes fine. Only thing is to me is like again the vegetables are a little mushy, uh, and it's hard to distinguish which vegetable is which, other than the mushroom. The mushroom have a different bite to it than the rest of it. So when I bite into the mushroom, I could tell it's a mushroom. Uh, the meat itself is actually real tender. Um, Again, to me, it's a little too tender. I don't know, like when for me, if I eat a piece of roast or steak or any type of beef, I don't want it like tough and hard to chew, but I want it tender, but I want it to have a little bit of a bite to it. Um, this doesn't. It's like it's good. It's nice and tender. As I said, you can see it breaks up with the spoon real easily. So it's actually good. It's not bad or anything like that, but just for my taste, it's the texture thing. It's just like it's a little too soft for me. So and I don't think beef should be like that. Beef should be tender, um, but I don't think it should be like mush. So basically, once you bite this, uh, basically this one right here, you pretty much don't need no teeth to eat this. I mean, if you have some hard gums, like baby gums, you can eat this. I think even well, you wouldn't give it to a baby, but uh, if you had an older baby or a little toddler or something like that that didn't have many teeth, they could actually eat this because it's really soft, so it wouldn't be hard for them to chew it or anything like that. So, but it tastes good though. And the also, like I said, the smell reminds me of baby food. The taste is like a can of beef vegetable beef stew soup. Um, but it's good though. It's fine. I'll eat it. Um, Again, it don't need no salt or anything like that to me. Somebody may want to put some Tabasco on it or some pepper. Um, if I had it, I would just go with the pepper. I'm gonna try to put a little bit of this cracker in it, just to give it a little crunch. Because, like I said, to me, beef doesn't have to be like extra tough that it's hard for you to chew, but it shouldn't. It also shouldn't be mushy. I don't think beef should. To me, beef shouldn't mash up that easily when you eat it. It still should have a little bit of bite to it, just like as far as like with pasta. You don't want your pasta mushy. Some people don't. You want it to have a little bite to it. And that's how I feel about this meat. Like I say, it's good. It tastes fine. I'm not having no like tongue issues or nothing like that. It smelled fine when I opened it. And it's actually good. So That's the only problem I have with it. It's like the meat is just too soft for me. It's like, see, just pressing on it, it mashes up too easily for me. But it's decent. It's good. Would I eat this if I have to? Yeah, because it's good. Um, Again, it's nothing that I would have to force myself to eat, or I would dread to eat. Um, and it's actually good. So for this to be 16 years old, it's actually good. Everything tastes fine in it. Um, but like I said, I just have an issue with the texture of this meat. So let me try it with some crackers in there, see if that help any. Only thing the cracker does is give it a little crunch. But that meat still breaks up real easily. Um, that's the only issue I had with it. But other than that, uh, this was a good menu. Um, I don't remember what other older ones I've gotten from this person. I'll probably look back in my eBay history and see what all I purchased from this person. But I know some. I know most of them. Most of the bags I've gotten from that person were this color and this type. So they're probably around the same age, same year. So I'm gonna look through them and try to find some more to try. But um, overall, I say for me, um, it's not a 10. And that's only because the texture of the meat. Everything else was fine. So uh, I give this like, I'm gonna say maybe like a 7.5, maybe a 8 out of 10 probably. Because everything else is fine. Even the crackers, even though they have a little bit of a smell to them, I think that's just a flour or whatever. Um, I give it like a 7.5 or an 8, because everything else was fine. Even though the Ranger bar was a little dry, it tastes like a cookie. So that one, that's not a problem for me. The chocolate peanut butter is good. The crackers are good. The raisins are surprisingly still soft and moist. And they're not moist from like no moisture getting into them or anything like that. They're just like freshly bought raisins. So they're actually softer and a little more moist than if you was to buy a little box of raisins. So because those a little box of raisins would be a little more dry than this, but these aren't. So these are actually good. Um, so everything else in the thing was fine. The orange drink was fine. The ration heater worked to be 16 years old, and I'm touching it right now, and it's real hot. Right, it's really hot now. So, but and it's still sizzling. So, but the ration heater is actually really hot. It's hard to even just let it lay on my hand like that. I wish I had something else I could put in here to see how much it heated up. So but everything else in it was fine. The gum, I'm not really gonna try that right now. It looks okay, other than one that's cracked. I just don't feel like chewing no gum right now. So, but I'm pretty sure with everything else being fine, I'm pretty sure the gum is fine also. So, again, this was a 2006 menu number 19 beef roast with vegetable. It was good. The components are good. It tastes good. Everything tastes good. So would I eat this again if I had one? Probably would. I just wouldn't have too much high hopes about the beef, the roast. Now, not unless in a different ration, it may be the meat may be a little different, but I would eat it again. It's just that I would I would know I know what to possibly expect with the roast. That it may be a little mushy or whatever. So but it was everything is fine. So trust me, it's good. Um, and I am gonna finish the rest of this tomorrow. I can't eat no more of it though. Like I said, I've been drinking coffee all day, so coffee and tea. So um, I wasn't really hungry, and then it's late at night now, so it's almost 1:30 at night now. So but I will finish this off tomorrow. It's not none of this is going to get thrown away. Um, I'm gonna finish it all the rest of it tomorrow. Try to finish the rest of it tomorrow. Um, this may actually take me a whole day to finish the rest of this, but it's gonna get finished. Again, the next video I'm gonna do is the Russian, cause that one's 3 years old. To see how that one held up. But this one right here, this 2016, it held up real well. Everything is fine. Even the Tabasco is the bottle is still full. The color is a little light, but I don't really buy Tabasco, so I don't know if Tabasco is supposed to be that color or not. I just know hot sauce I buy is red. So, but it looked like it's just a little discolored though. But the bottle's still full, so that's fine. Um, so thank y'all for watching. I may have rambled on and may have gotten out of the groove a little bit. This may not have been, well, no video is going to be perfect. So, but it's just me having to get back into the groove of it. So I'm feeling a little better that I want to do it now. So, like I said, the next one will be that 3 year out of date Russian menu I got from Ted, and then also found the humanitarian one. I received one from Dave not long ago, but I forgot at one point I got one from Dub C when I looked through my stuff and saw the box from him, and I believe the one from Dub C is a little older, so. The humanitarian I'm gonna do because I always wanted to try one of those because I haven't tried one. I'll probably do that one after the Russian video, and I'll probably do the one that I got from Dub C first, just because I think that one is a little older than the one I got from Dave. So, and then I'm gonna rotate through some of my stuff and find my older things and try to get to some of the older stuff. Before they go really bad and be a waste of money, because I spent a lot of money on these things. Not too much. Well, yeah, a lot. It wasn't too bad though, because again, this person that I bought from in Alaska pretty much cut me good prices for the rations and things, and she made special bundles for me at a decent price. So. But I still don't want to have wasted no money. I bought these things because I wanted to do ration reviews, and with my health issues and things like that, I just got sidetracked and sometimes don't feel like doing them and things like that. So hopefully this one will get me back in the groove of it. So again, thank y'all. Thank everybody who've given me well wishes dealing with my health issues and things like that. I appreciate it, and yeah, just thank y'all. I mean, that's pretty much all I can say is thank you all. This community is a community of good people. I haven't came across any bad folks, and everybody cares about everybody. So I just want to thank y'all for being the people you are. It makes me, and I'm pretty sure it makes a lot of you other people feel good to know that you could come into a community like this and people put their differences aside. No racial issues, nothing, no junk. So basically that's what I like about this. So again, thank you all. Watch the video, give it a thumbs up. I won't be posting in the groups on Facebook because I deactivated my Facebook page and my what's the other one? Instagram. Just because I just deactivated it. I figured I'd take a break from that stuff. So the video won't get uploaded, and I guess if any of you had notifications, it'll let you all know. But other than that, thank y'all for watching. If you like it, give a thumbs up. If you don't, give a thumbs down. It really don't matter. And leave a comment if you had this menu, how you thought it was, things like that. And also, my inventory video is still up. Videos are still up. So if any of you look through those and you see any of the older ones that you may think are pretty much older, that you may want me to try, just let me know in the comments, and I'll try to see if I can find them, because I'm gonna actually have to go through the video and find out what's the oldest stuff I have anyway. So but just leave a comment what you may want to try, and at some point I think I have a not that I really pay too much attention to it, but I think I have 102 subscribers right now. The last time I checked, which was like a few weeks ago or something like that. I'm gonna say at some point I'm gonna do a giveaway. I'll give away something. Like I say, you all look through my inventory video, and if you see anything that you may like for me to give in a giveaway, I'll do that. And I'll actually I'll try to do it at I'm gonna say 150. Well, no, yeah, I'm gonna say 150 subscribers. If I may modify that to maybe 125 or something like that, because I missed trying to do a giveaway at the 100 mark. So probably 125 or 150. I'll make up my mind which one it is, and just look through my inventory, and let me know what you would like to see in a giveaway, and I'll try to make it happen. I have to go through my stuff though, because everything's up in the closet. It's been there since last year and things like that. Before that, when I was in and out the hospital, so I had to go through the stuff to find everything. And but at some point I'll do a giveaway. So again, thank you all for watching. The next video I'll probably do in a couple more days. I'm gonna try to put out maybe 2 or 3 a week, just to catch up and get back in the groove of it. But this one was the start. So again, thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all on the next video. Thank you for watching. Y'all take care, and I'll see y'all on y'all videos and things like that, and catch you on your live streams and stuff like that. So I'll catch you all later. Thanks for watching.